Hey mama, and welcome back. If you're 24 weeks, first of all, congratulations, because you are actually 6 months in. Today, I'm diving into the real stuff about 24 weeks that no one tells you. The good, the weird, and the absolute mind-blowing. We're talking about what's happening with your baby, the super important warning signs that you need to know, and why this week is actually a huge turning point for you and your little one. So stick with me to the end because I'm sharing a secret weapon that you can use right now to start preparing for your breastfeeding journey so that you can breastfeed like a pro, even before your baby arrives. With that being said, let's jump in. All right. First up, your baby right now is about the size of a corn on the cob, about 12 inches long and just over 1 pound. But here's the exciting part. Your baby's taste buds are working overtime. We've talked about this in a previous video, but it's always worth revisiting. Science shows that babies start tasting the foods you're eating through your amniotic fluid. So here's a pro tip. Eating a wide variety of healthy foods now may actually help your baby like more flavors after birth. So yes, the broccoli that you don't like and that you probably may even be forcing down right now will likely be totally worth it in the end. All right, so now let's talk about their lungs. They are prepping hardcore. We also reviewed this in a previous video, but in case you're new here, let's just kind of hit this information to get you caught up. Your baby's lungs are starting to form branches in their respiratory tree. And it's also starting to make more surfactant, which is a crucial fluid that helps them breathe after birth. Now, here's a fun fact for you. Babies born after 24 weeks are considered by the medical community as what is called viable, meaning that they have a chance of surviving outside the womb with medical support, which, might I add, is a major milestone. So I just want to pause to say congratulations for making it to this major milestone, mama. You are moving right along, so just stay encouraged. All right, now let's talk about sleep cycles. Your baby is now having regular sleep and wake cycles, which might be why you feel sudden kicks at 2 a.m. Here's a fun tip. You can gently tap your belly when they're awake and often feel them respond. It's the cutest thing ever. Okay, so let's just make a quick pivot because coming up, I'm going to talk about the red flag symptoms that you don't want to ignore this week and how you can tell when to call your provider. So stick with me. Now, let's talk about your body because at 24 weeks, things are getting real, my friend. Here's what you might be feeling and what's normal versus what's not. So let's back up and just talk about some common symptoms. Okay, so first up, let's talk about shortness of breath. Your growing uterus is pushing up against your lungs, making you feel out of breath just by walking to the fridge. Now, as inconvenient as this may be, it is totally normal. But just remember, if you ever feel chest pain or severe trouble breathing, be sure to stop and call your provider. Okay, let's talk about leaky boobs. Yep, I said it. Your body is already practicing for breastfeeding. Some moms notice a little bit of colostrum starting to leak out. And this is the nutrient-packed liquid gold that your baby will get right after birth. So here's a pro tip. Now, I don't want you to start using a pump. We don't want to trigger any premature contractions. Just let it happen naturally. You can use soft breast pads if the leaking is bothersome. All right, let's talk about belly button changes. This is the week many women notice their belly button starting to pop out. It's all thanks to your expanding uterus and stretching skin. So here's a tip. First off, this is totally normal, and it usually goes back after birth. So for now, just try to embrace the outie if it happens. All right, let's talk about round ligament pain because we haven't talked about it in a video or two. The round ligament pain that you're experiencing may be quick and sharp pains on the side of your belly. That's your ligaments stretching to support your bump. So another pro tip is to try to be mindful to move more slowly when changing positions and try some prenatal stretches to ease the tension of that stretching. Okay, so as promised, let's just do a quick review of warning signs that I want you to watch out for. First up, swelling in your hands and face. Also, persistent headaches. Vision changes like blurring or flashing lights. And sudden painful contractions. If you notice any of these things, don't wait. Call your provider right away. I like to say it's always better to err on the side of caution and be safe than sorry. All right, so next up, I'm sharing a super simple hack that you can start today that makes labor prep way easier later. You're gonna love this one, so stick with me. All right, so listen up. 24 weeks is prime time to start low-key prepping for birth and breastfeeding, even if it feels far away. Here's what I wish more moms knew. Practice deep breathing now. Let me say this one again. Practice deep breathing now. I'm serious. It's something so simple, but so important. Breathing isn't just for labor. Practicing slow, deep breaths now helps to train your body to relax under pressure. Also, it's super helpful for labor and those stressful newborn days. So, I want you to try the simple 4-7-8 breath. And it simply goes like this. I want you to inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. Let me say that again. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. This simple breathing pattern is a game changer. You're welcome. All right, next, I want you to start moisturizing your bump. Now, to be clear, stretch marks are partly genetic, but keeping your skin moisturized helps with the itchiness and comfort as your belly grows. So, look for products with shea butter and coconut oil. And here's a bonus tip. A light belly massage can also help you connect with your growing baby. So, grab the lotion or oil and moisturize away. Okay, now next up, I want you to plan for breastfeeding education. Now, here's a spoiler alert. Breastfeeding doesn't magically happen just because you want it to. In fact, learning the basics now sets you up for success later. As a matter of fact, that's exactly what I had in mind when I created Teach Me How to Breastfeed. Inside, I teach you step by step how to prepare your breast and your mindset for breastfeeding even before you give birth. So you're not Googling how to breastfeed while sleep deprived at 2 a.m. Girl, I got you. Don't worry about it. You won't need to do that because you'll be prepared. And stick around because in just a second, I'm sharing the mindset shift that'll make the rest of your pregnancy way more peaceful. All right, mama, real talk. From now on, it's not about getting your old body back or bouncing back fast. It's about building strength physically, emotionally, and mentally. Here's the mindset shift I want you to grab onto this week. I'm not just growing a baby, I'm growing a new, stronger version of myself. Let me say that again because this is really important. I'm not just growing a baby, I'm growing a new, stronger version of myself. Your journey is powerful. Your body isn't broken. It's breathtaking. Start celebrating those small victories. Walking a little farther today, well, that's a huge win. Choosing to rest when you need it, that's strength too. You're doing incredible. All right, gorgeous. That's your full scoop on what to expect at 24 weeks. The real, the weird, and the wonderful. If you want even more support getting ready for labor, birth, and breastfeeding without the overwhelm, make sure to check out Bump to Bundle Blueprint. It's everything you need to feel prepared, confident, and actually excited for birth and beyond. The link is below, so grab your spot before your baby arrives. If you found this helpful, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more real talk pregnancy videos, and drop me a comment. How are you feeling at 24 weeks? I'm sending you big hugs and good vibes, mama. See you in the next video.